Hi, it's Kylie Koo and welcome to day 20 of the Artist Trading Card a Day. So today I'm doing Romantic Cutesy. So I'm starting with one of my favourite paints, which is this Pebeo blue-green colour, an iridescent paint that gives a lovely background. I think I've already used it in a couple of cards. So putting down 2 coats of this to start. Now today's card, working time on it was actually around about 20 minutes, maybe 25 at most. But from start to finish, I was actually at it for about 45 minutes because partway through I went off to look for a little charm and I spent ages just kind of looking through my stash. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. But it just shows you how, something that shouldn't take too long ends up taking a while. So I have this piece of kind of pink and cream striped paper. I eventually found my large acrylic pad, which is good. And I'm going to stamp this Clear Heart stamp onto the pink paper, just doing a test there. At this stage I'm still using that old StazOn ink pad. I've been talking about changing it for a good few weeks now. So I'm going to stamp that onto the piece of pink paper. And I'm giving it a really good firm press down. But when I take it off I see that there are in fact gaps in it, and sometimes I would live with that, I would go with it, but I just decided that no, probably today I wanted it a bit different. So I got out my new stamp, my new ink pad I should say, and I'm going to redo the stamp on another piece of paper, just doing a test there. Making sure that it's well inked. And here we go, take 2. And again I press down very firmly just to try and make sure I get all the pattern down. And immediately I can see the difference, and you see the difference there. So yeah, I want to use that, the better of the two rather than the faded one. So giving it a quick dry, and now I'm going to cut round, but I want to actually leave a bit of the pink and kind of cream border around it. So just looking at how that sits size wise on my card, and I've got this image, it was a free downloadable image from the internet, and I'm just going to cut round these teddy bears. Now initially I leave that kind of green border around it. And that was the charm that I spent ages looking for. So just looking at how it all might come together. I then decide that I'm going to use my embossing ink pad and some gold embossing glitter to go around the heart and the card. Now the heart's quite difficult to go around just to get into those little corners. And I end up doing both the heart and the card twice. It was just a bit too thin, skimpy anyway on the edges to begin with. So you see there that it's not grabbed terribly well. So I do decide to go round both again. As I say, I was just a bit too skimpy round the edges with the actual ink pad. So once I feel I've got enough on, I then use the heat gun to activate it. Just holding everything in place with that paintbrush there, otherwise it would blow away. So now just checking positioning again. And I feel that the teddy bears need to be highlighted a little bit, so I start to go around it with this black sort of felt tip pen. Get part way around, and then I decide actually I want to take off as much of that green border as I possibly can. I'm not the best detailed cutter, so I do what I can with it. And again, just checking it all, and I've looked out a chit-chat sentiment that I want to use and just looking at where I'll put that, and now decide to commit to gluing it down. So I'll start with the heart, just using gel matte medium. So I get that in place, and then I put the teddy bears down. I then decide that I want to draw a very fine line around the teddy bears just to help them stand out a little bit. Now I needed to get quite close down to that, so I didn't film it because all you'd have seen was the back of my head. So before I put the little heart charm in place, I just want to make sure that I have my sentiment in place. And just moving it about until I get it in the right position. And again, I go round that with a fine felt tip pen. And then using the glossy accents just to put the charm in place. So as I say, this is my romantic cutesy card for Tuesday the 20th of June 2017. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. Bye for now.